What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. And Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 has officially been released, and it looks like this is an absolute dumpster fire of a game. Everything from the single player mode to the campaign mode is garbage, and the reviewers are completely destroying this game. Not only just the reviewers, but the videos that we are seeing online, things are not looking good. And when you find out how long it actually took for them to make this game, things will start to make a lot more sense. So before I get into the details, I want to go over where the critics are scoring this game as of right now. And I completely understand that sometimes these critics don't know what they're talking about, but based on everything that I'm reading and everything that I'm seeing, this sounds pretty fair across the board. And if you look, everyone's pretty much on par with the same thing. You got IGN scoring this thing at a 4 out of 10. GameStop has it at a 5 out of 10. GamesBeats a 3.5 out of 5. Digital Spy a 3 out of 5. Atomics 50 out of 100. We got this covered 2.5 out of 5. Gaming Age a D+. This is one of the lowest Modern Warfare games I think ever. And this is not good for the company. Only 7% of the critics recommend this game, and the top critic average is a 54. That is abysmal for a freaking Call of Duty game. Now, you might be asking yourself, how in the world did this happen with a Call of Duty game? Because most of them are bangers. So it says here, Modern Warfare 3 was developed in 16 months, whereas most Call of Duty games take 3 years. Employees had to work nights and weekends to complete this game, feeling betrayed by broken promises to avoid crunch time. It's currently the lowest rated Call of Duty game ever on OpenCritic. This sounds absolutely awful. Can you imagine working for this company and being put through those types of deadlines and having to work nights, weekends, nonstop for 16 months? I wouldn't do it. There's no way. It just shows you, honestly, where a lot of these companies, not only do they not care about the fans because they're just trying to pump out something as fast as possible to fill a gap, but they're also mistreating their employees. Now, this is the article that came from. Not only is the issue of the crunch time, but it also says here, developers also said that they were frustrated at having to run their content by executives from Infinity Ward, the Activision studio that's normally responsible for the Modern Warfare series. Staff on the game said they dealt with inefficiencies waiting on feedback and making significant and sometimes unwanted changes based on directives from above. We see that all the freaking time when it comes to the movies within pop culture, right? You have people that are so far removed from what's actually being done, and they are the decision makers, right? I'm sure a lot of these developers actually care about this game and they want a good game because they're fans of it themselves. But the people high up, they don't care about half of this stuff. All they care about is how much money can we make from the users that are going to be purchasing this stuff. They don't care about the content. They don't care about you. They just want to pump out something as fast as possible, as cheap as possible, and then milk you for as much money as they can. And even in the article here, it says, quote, "I don't see this having a lasting impact on the franchise or any of Microsoft's plans with the franchise, even if it's universally panned. But a consistent drop in quality starting with this game," he said, "might drive Microsoft to shift its strategy or cut back on the annual release schedule that Call of Duty has followed since 2005. Now look, I know a lot of people don't want to wait like Grand Theft Auto times for a new game, right? You don't want to wait 16 years for a new game to come out. But I would rather have delays or wait a couple years for a very good quality game than have one every single year or every 6 months when they're pumping out garbage. That's just me personally. I know not everyone's the same, but based on all the criticism that we're seeing, based on a lot of the reviews that we're seeing, and even the users that are now playing the multiplayer, everybody is complaining about this game. And this is going to be, I think, a huge, huge loss for Microsoft when it comes down to it. So this is a quick review on the campaign mode. This is from IGN. It's a 4 out of 10. Underbaked, rehashed, and cobbled together from multiplayer parts. Modern Warfare 3's single-player campaign is everything a Call of Duty story mode shouldn't be. I want to play you this clip of what this streamer had said about the story mode, and it's pretty much on par with what IGN is saying.
Story so far is non-existent. It's really boring. It's trash. It's literally just so basic and generic and has no mystery to it. It's honestly mega boring to me. Like, I do not care at all I mean, at all about the story so far.
Now, I know not everybody out there cares about the single story campaign. I get it. A lot of people play Call of Duty literally just for the multiplayer. It's a huge thing. That's what everybody loves. But even that right now is apparently completely garbage. So it says here, Activision is already pulling Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 maps because of terrible spawns. What the fuck? So basically, you're able to spawn camp as soon as you get into the game, which is obviously a terrible experience if you're playing. Here's just a quick little video of what they're talking about. That is terrible, man. You can see just people piling in and they're just sitting there and just raking up all the kills. That is absolute trash. Why would anybody want to freaking play that? Now, not only are people dealing with terrible spawn points and things of that nature, but apparently it's already got hackers, which I know is a big thing when it comes to Call of Duty that you have to deal with. So look at this video that I found on here. Now, you could see the little boxes where people are clearly cheating. And this is why, personally, I don't really play Call of Duty as much anymore because it's always rampant. But the reality is, the reason why this game is absolute garbage right now is because they rushed it. They're trying to just pump out anything to give to the consumers, to take your money, because they don't care at the end of the day. And like I said earlier, I'm sure a lot of these developers actually care about this stuff. They want to put out good content. They want to put out a good product for you guys. But you have people above them that are far removed from this stuff, and they don't care. They just want to put out something as fast as possible, as cheap as possible, and they want your money. That's literally what it is at the end of the day, and that is the consistent problem that we see with a lot of things in pop culture, whether it be video games, movies, TV shows, right? The good quality stuff gets thrown out the door for something cheap and inexpensive because you have executives and people that are making decisions that don't know what they're doing nor care about your overall experience. Let me know your thoughts down below. Did you end up buying this game? Are you dealing with a lot of these issues, or do you have no desire whatsoever? Like I said, I don't really play video games as much anymore. I've been wanting to get into some streaming video games, so if you have any to recommend, let me know in the comments, and if you'd be interested in seeing that, I would appreciate it. Maybe I'll make a new channel for that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Always love to hear your thoughts. If you liked the video, hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, take care.